Hey fam, what's good? Still your favorite African brother reporting. So right here we have J Prince confirming that Wack 100 really made the call with the FBI and how he's always a target by the law enforcement. And if you checked out the last video I posted where Wack 100 talked about it, leaked the audio call he made with the FBI about J Prince. Go check it out. If you watched it, watch this video, you will really understand that what Wack 100 was talking about was facts. You know what I'm saying? So check out the clip, hit the like button, and tell me what you think on the comment section.
Yeah, I mean, it been all of my life, man. I feel like I've been a target all my life. I don't know what life is like not being a target by law enforcement.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And those before me was targets. So I'm immune to it to a certain extent, but this particular case that you speaking of is like the hitman. I call him a hitman, Jack Schumacher. You know what I mean? And his sidekick, Chad Scott. And I call him a hitman because this is a DEA agent that has like 8 bodies. He killed like 8 people. And all the murders, from what his lieutenant says, questionable.
Wow.
He said he never trusted the dude, because of course I had him investigated and interviewed. So that's how I was able to get all that information on this guy, Jack Schumacher. Now, they tried to take me out. Of course, you may have heard the story of why they pulled me over in the dark one night, like 3 in the morning, and stopped me in one spot and told me to go to another spot. That had never happened to me in my life. Stopped me in one spot to be told to go to another spot. And when I was going to the other spot, it was McDonald's they told me to pull over in. And I pulled over at the stoplight at McDonald's, and I looked over, and it's black dog, and it's a Jeep and a Cutlass over there at McDonald's. So I'm like, nah, I ain't going over there at McDonald's. It's dark over there, right? And then, even at the time, I got a couple homies trailing me, you know what I mean? Because a lot of threats had been sent my way. So, we often to protecting ourselves, and so I decided at the light, he said, pull fucking over. That's what he was saying in his, this was a DPS officer that they send to stop me. Pull fucking over. So I waved my hand. I'm going across to the Shell service station in the light, which is what I done. And he run to the car door. Didn't I tell you to pull fucking over? I say, sir, I didn't want you to think I was trying to harm you in that dark, and I didn't want to think you was trying to harm me. What's the problem? You was swerving. So you got the wrong man. I wasn't swerving. I don't drink. I wasn't doing no swerving. Well, how much money you have on you? I said, man, you need some money or something? Why you asking me about my money? So he tell me to get out the car. So he searched the car. No, he asked me about my gun. Where your guns? Before he tell me to get out the car. I said, my guns down here, my hands up here. I said, what's going on? Get out the car. So I got out the car, and he told me to stand in the back of the car. So he go to searching my car. I'm like, oh, this ain't right. So I walk on the side. I say, hey, man, why you violating my rights searching my car? And I tell you to get back in the back. I say, well, you searching my car, man. What you doing that for? So bam, he come back over to have a conversation with me. Now, I didn't let him play in my car for like a minute before I decided to walk over there on the side. So he come back over there to me, and I see him making eye contact over there across the street, and the Cutlass pull up. This, I didn't know at the time, this ended up being Chad Scott. He got out, a DEA agent, right? He got out in an army fatigue shirt with black paint up on his eyes like he was on the football field, right? So I looked at this fool, I'm like, I still on snap, you know what I mean? I'm like, why is this man talking? And then eventually I see the green Cherokee pulling. I'm like, oh, this is the law. This is, okay. So bam, he say what he had to say, and then he write me a warning ticket. You know what I mean? So bam, I head to the house. It's about 4:05 in the morning. I'm sitting there like, my spirit like, it's bothering me. Like, why was they trying to pull me over in that dark? And the only reason I could come up with is wasn't nothing good.
Right.
You know what I mean? They
Right.
was pulling you over there for something good. And then I checked my guns and 2 bullets. My bullet's gone. Right? I'm like, what the fuck going on here?